Today's episode of No Offsides has been brought to you by Northern Tokes. Northern Tokes, be open. No offsides, no offsides. Welcome to No Offsides.
Durham Inline fans, welcome back to No Offsides. I'm Keith Bowman. Alongside me, my co-host Tyler Daniel, who's just missed a list that we got for you today. Anyway, what did we miss last week? Our show. What a good Sunday it was last week. I know you missed the first one, but holy jumping, we had some good hockey games, some super close games in some of them. Some blowouts.
The one I missed wasn't a close one. But,
No. Well, let's start with that one.
Okay, well, I guess I'll let you kind of take the reins on that one then.
There wasn't a whole lot of reins to be taken because the Stallions literally took the reins to the Dirty Boys.
Which, I mean, good. Sorry, Dirty Boys, but good for the Stallions. They're showing a little bit of fight left.
Stallions definitely needed that.
Yeah, they're not giving up.
And it helped them in the standings, too.
Oh, yeah.
After that
yeah,
one.
we'll get into that, too.
They beat the Dirty Boys 15-4. I didn't really check out the stats. That's a lot of stats. It'd be too many names.
Yeah, I think it was
looking at there. I'm sure they all contributed.
Someone had like someone had like a 6 or 7 point night, but other than that, like everyone, I think.
And it could have been any one of
them.
That's the funny thing, but but they needed that for sure. They needed that as much as the Dirty Boys did need it, but it was both teams were really struggling to find their groove. The Stallions, maybe they found it after this week, because they're not playing nearly as good as they should be.
Of what we've come to know from the Stallions.
Seriously.
Yeah, no. I mean, this doesn't look like a 3-time finals.
That's what I said. Is this the first year the
finals team? But
who knows? Still a couple of weeks left.
Yeah,
a few weeks left,
exactly.
right? But that was the first one. 15-4 Stallions over the Dirty Boys. Pretty big goal differential. Sure, Hogle will bounce back.
Yeah, and then this one.
That was a good one. I'm telling you.
NWR Amigos. I mean, I caught like the later end. I think of that one.
The 3 p.m. game. Holy!
Was how close it was.
It was back and forth. Sid played well. Jurgen played well.
I don't think if it was too like chippy or anything, right? Like it seemed.
I think at one point it might have.
Two competitive
just
teams,
like
though, right?
Nothing of nothing, but
because you got a team that's lost two now. I've lost one before, and you got a team that's finally won.
Have they thrown a streak together or something now?
Both have now. I think NWR is 2 losses in a row, and Amigos are 2 in a row. So
it pushed the Amigos up over the Mutts too in the standings after last week. It was a good game.
Yeah.
Like honestly, watching that Thompson Yeats, that guy flies around, man. They move the ball around so well.
Excited to get on the floor with him. I mean, maybe not against him, but maybe when I'm on the bench.
He chirped me.
I'll watch him.
He chirped me. We have a mutual bud. I guess he's working with or whatever, and he said he sent me a message. Jordan says they're gonna kick your butt in 2 weeks. I said, well, you might be right, but we'll see what happens. We got a lethal weapon in defense in Jesse, but Thompson Yeats is.
Yeah, well,
he's something out there. Rookie of the year for sure. Yeah,
and it's just
we'll go over some of that stuff later.
Yeah, but it's just I mean, no knock to NWR. I think like their regular players did that. Like I think the Patty Landry was a Patty Landry for them, and they had like the regular guys.
It was a game where I know NWR had a lead at one point, and it just got away from them because the Amigos are just.
But that's why I see it's just a team right now that's hot.
For sure,
the Amigos are hot right now, and one thing we kind of said a while back is you can't knock down Sid, and you can't be down on Sid. Play for Sid, and he'll play for you. And
100%.
And I think they're finally starting to get that rhythm.
The most
and I think
vocal goalie in the league.
Sid,
for sure.
When Sid's winning, he watch out.
Someone said the other day, how old? Do you know how old he is? Someone said it last
30.
week. No, honestly, do you know how old Sid is?
No.
Guess.
45. I don't know.
48 years
Yeah.
old. Yeah. So fuck, good on you. I'm complaining almost
Yeah,
40 here. But
In my eyes, you're still
he's a pop.
30 and young,
He's
but
a pop. Well, that was a wicked game. NWR just couldn't.
yeah, I
pull
wish
it
I got
out.
more of that because, like I said,
Well,
I've been
we
rooting
played
for
right
them.
after. So
Yeah,
it,
I got there. I think like right around. No, it was still going. I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
anywho,
So we played right after. How'd that work out for you?
well, let me take over this one.
Go for it. Take over.
So it's my my buddies there, the Warriors. I got multiple friends on. I mean,
friends throughout
the league, right?
I know.
But Warriors it's a little bit different. We had like our buddies rivalry that first season, and in the summer we were always going at it.
And
stuff,
I know
and
they're
just
listening.
whatever. Yeah. Oh
So
yeah. I
be
know.
careful what you say.
Yeah. We no. I have
Just
nothing.
kidding.
I have nothing bad to say to any of those guys.
No,
honestly.
they know
Like,
it too.
me and it was funny because Muse was saying something about like, oh, you got to get a goal or something, and I think like that shift.
He scored 2. I know.
I
that.
scored, but then yeah, right after Muse gave me one back, and he's such a gamer too when he was going because like
Damn right.
he was talking to me I think when it was a little bit closer, and then when we got the lead, I was like, oh, now you got to get another one, and he was just like straight faced, didn't even respond.
They
But
think it's
I love it.
serious.
Oh yeah,
And I love it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it's
like
great.
yeah, they some of these guys.
But they
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 scout
have-
guys. They love
Yeah.
looking at the stats all week long. They look at the stats and see who's on hot streaks and like some of these guys are watching.
hockey
boys,
nerds, man,
so
I love it.
it's insane.
We love hockey nerds
It's
here.
insane.
At
But
No
that was
Offsides,
it was
yeah.
a fun game to be a part of.
Well, even
For sure.
with Wrecking Ball on the IR there, Troy.
Yeah.
Troy sadly didn't play. Other than that, I think they had a full roster, and they
And Sam Mills is out. too.
right, yeah.
So they
Besides
were in with
injured players,
7,
yeah, they had
but some
what they
guys were
could, but-
excited to get a little extra floor time and
Oh, yeah.
make the most of it.
Matty
They did.
Mancera was playing forward, and
But they
man,
couldn't- they
their
couldn't
back
beat
end
the
was
Bunnies.
no, but their back end was unreal.
It's
Like,
tight, man.
they,
and
like
the
I kept looking.
goaltending.
Like, I think Jay Robinson played the entire game.
Brandon is insane.
Yeah,
on
he's
that,
such a
man.
good goalie, man.
So
Like,
calm, cool.
thanks, Brandon, for that one goal I got there, but I didn't even know I scored
You
it. I
didn't
just
even know
ripped
where
it
you
on
were
net.
shooting.
I know,
Yeah,
I
you
just ripped
just
it. And I
shot
got
it.
lucky, I'll be honest, but
You thought, oh, it was almost the winner. I
heck,
thought it was
heck
gonna
of a
be-
goalie. I know.
Thought
Yeah.
it was going to be the winner, and then Muse,
Shelley.
like you said. Oh yeah, Shell.
Well, yeah,
That's
no,
what
I thought it
on
was gonna be the
power
winner.
play.
Muse came back and scored, but then Shell
Power play finished.
finally hit the net. And you
5-4.
see what happens when you hit the net, Shell?
Bunnies over Warriors.
Yeah, and it
Well,
was
like
just
I said, fun game to be a part of for sure.
yeah. I'll go in a little bit for us too, like talking up the other team. Let's talk up our team a little bit. I know you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing about the Bunnies, but I mean we're doing well now. We're hitting our stride again, and we're coming out with another win. And this was a pretty solid win for us. I mean, it was a really close game, and our guys that needed to do what they need to do they did their jobs. Like Jesse played well, you played well,
Well,
Keenan played well.
put it this way: it wasn't really
Wally
our,
played well.
our best either. I've
No,
seen better
no,
from
for
us,
sure. Yeah,
but that says a lot about.
it was
our
maybe a
team
little
that,
bit close, too
you know,
close.
We
Should've
played
been,
a strong defensive team that
Yeah.
put us up against a wall, and we still prevailed. So that really goes to show a lot about the Bunnies. Not even playing at our best, but still being able to punch out a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
is a big deal for us going forward for sure. I'll say that. But it was kind of the next game was a good one too. I know we missed a little bit. We were outside partaking responsibly.
Yeah, well, I had a puck game right after, so I mean, I watched what I could.
But it was close. The Donkeys and the Mutts.
Chippy game.
4-2,
This was a bit of
yeah.
a chippy one, but yeah.
4-2 Donkeys over the Mutts.
Just two teams that, I mean, kind of, the Donkeys were last season. I mean, besides the Amigos, kind of almost looking at tier 2, like, hey, maybe we should come there, and looks like they kind of made the jump over, and then the Mutts were the top of the crop, right? So those two facing each other, two top teams.
I think the Mutts have lost 3.
But the Mutts, man, I don't know what's going on with you Mutts, but step it up.
They play tough teams.
Oh, I know they've had a hard schedule.
Yeah,
I think next week they'll be a little easier on them. But
it was a close one, 4-2.
They've also had a lot of lineup changes.
the
The
Mutts.
Mutts, right? A lot of chemistry changes in and out. Not having Dennis Goodfellow there is just killing
I
it.
think I saw him.
Oh, yeah, he
on
was
the
there. Yeah,
stands.
yeah. He's been there a couple of times. Shout out to you,
Eating a
late.
bag of Lay's chips.
Bag of Lay's
probably.
chips. He loves the pod and he loves us. So
Yeah, sponsored
that's what he was
by
telling
Lay's,
me.
maybe. Hey,
he said he loves us. So.
Remember the Mark Messier commercials? The Lay's Mark Messier commercials?
Oh, I think I've seen one or two of them. Probably.
Classic.
Probably not when they actually aired.
Classic.
Probably 20 years later.
So funny. But so that was it for the ball. So we had a couple close games, 2 1-goal games, a 1 2-goal game, and then 1 spank.
Well, I was gonna say for Donkeys, I'm pretty sure. I think Alex got another hat trick or something, or he got at least
Did
2
he?
goals. Like he scored a bunch of goals again, so
I saw,
he's keeping
2,
his way at
so
the top.
maybe
Yeah,
the
maybe it was 2 or
average
3. Yeah,
not far off.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but
Yeah, we'll mention him later on. He's having himself a pretty good
again,
campaign.
even when the Mutts lose, they're still that Leech man.
I know, right?
Doesn't let in many goals.
To hold the Donkeys to 4 is
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
I know.
Seriously.
That is impressive. I didn't think of that
Seriously.
at the time, but
And-
4-2 for a roller game. Like when have we seen that?
Right.
Not for a while, right?
Right? Goes to show. And then let's say a lot about the Donkeys goalie, too.
Oh yeah.
He's come in like nobody knows him. He's come in and he's done his job perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They obviously have a decent team
Yeah.
in front of them.
Solid team, but
But still, he makes saves.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like he's
Yeah.
letting them in.
they can't do everything with just
But even the ball games were close.
scoring. But
Let's go to the puck scores. They weren't close at all. They were 2 lopsided,
we have it.
lopsided games.
Okay, I'm just gonna switch these. We'll talk about this one first because this one was first.
Was it?
Right?
No.
Oh shit! Sorry,
Yeah.
I was looking that way instead of that way.
No.
Okay, I got you. I know what you did there. Okay.
You guys,
Yeah.
TTE.
I don't know. We guys not showing up, chemistry problems, and
It hurts.
that's basically it. I mean,
Right.
we had 5 or 6 guys.
Talk about guys not showing up. Well,
Our-
do you hear our situation?
Arguably our best. I know Super Bowl Sunday that really screwed with everyone.
It sure did.
Arguably our best player, Keenan, wasn't there either.
Oh yeah.
Due to his anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Come
Keenan.
on, Keenan. It should be a hockey anniversary.
No, it
I
shouldn't.
know.
Family.
I'm happy
first.
for him. I know.
Family first.
Yeah. Okay.
Hockey's
Anyway, show up next time, Keenan.
Close second.
Close second.
Close second.
It's like right there. For
Yeah.
me. But
Yeah.
10-4. We just. I think. Joe scored every goal.
Yeah, maybe. Well, he's
But
capable.
good
of
player.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no Vecino.
I-
on you.
I had absolutely no energy from my game before. I don't know if I didn't have long enough of a break, but
Should have seen me.
let's just kind
I
of skip
don't
over
think
that
we
one.
Stuck around. I was the same.
Oh,
over
well, I was just gonna say first, Walker. I give you so much credit, man, for sticking through this.
Walker and Chris.
Yes, especially for both of them. Yeah, that's true.
They
I forgot about
both
that. So let's get into
stuck
that
around
now.
For
So
2
yes,
straight hours.
you too, Chris, as well.
Because
Big shout out to you.
Like Team Stevie, they had a full bench. Like I'm pretty sure they had.
I know
like,
it's crazy. I came out and they were like, "Oh yeah, we have a full team."
It was
Holy
insane.
shit.
Where we had
You had half of
we had 3 skaters.
half of Vecino's team playing for you guys.
It was insane. It kind of sucked.
Was it
but
Jurgen and Leach?
Jurgen and Leach
Yeah,
jumped in.
That's what I saw. Because I was turning my head to leave. I was trying to say bye to you, but you didn't see me. You're in the
To give
game.
us. Oh, and Mish Russell,
Yeah,
he played as well.
he's been like the official puck.
fill in.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the sub.
He's the taxi
The puck.
squad.
Yeah, he's the taxico. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, we got spanked though. They smucked us 12-4.
What can you do?
Absolutely nothing. I did absolutely not. Well,
No, you did all right. You got a point or two.
I,
Who's
three,
counting?
3, but
You are obviously.
yeah. But it was not a pretty sight.
Yeah, no, it was a weird weekend.
It was
Super
not-
Bowl weekend.
not a
This
pretty
wasn't.
sight.
Yeah, this wasn't a Sunday to remember. At least for
Well, the
puck.
Bunnies game it was early enough that guys didn't have.
Well,
to
that's what I mean
do
for
that.
puck. Like
Yeah.
once it hits 6, I think guys are like, "Okay, we're watching the Super Bowl." Understandable, but
Roller hockey is way better than football for all you listeners, especially playing roller hockey.
so now speaking of,
So
do you want to? What are we getting into next?
well, after
Well, there
let's
first, or-
let's
okay.
do this because there, like we said earlier.
Oh,
there
right,
was some
okay, yeah,
changes
fair enough,
in that, right?
Yeah.
So this wasn't changed. Obviously, the Donkeys are still on top.
Undefeated, 6 wins, 0 losses.
6-0,
Yeah.
12 points. Also didn't change the standings here. However, it didn't change the standings because they're tied with the Bunnies.
Well, I
at
think
8 points.
It did change in a sense where we're now tied. I don't think we were tied before. NWR
We
was
weren't.
up
No,
above
we
us,
weren't
right?
tied, but they're still ahead of us as the head-to-head right now. However,
Right, because
we're going to
beat
play
us.
them
Yes,
later
yeah,
on
yeah,
this
you're
year.
right, yeah. So we're neck and neck there.
So
with
now
you,
the Bunnies are in third, or
New
still
World
maybe
Roller.
still in third actually, but tied with New World.
Yeah.
And then the Amigos took a jump this week. They're up there now, 3 wins,
And that's
2
the s-
losses in the
Yeah,
tie.
and that's what I was gonna say. This is the sneaky team to watch, I guess, because you're looking record-wise, 3 wins, 2 losses, but that one tie, like anything can happen with that extra point they have
100%.
on the team below them.
Well, above and below.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
1 point below the New World and the Bunnies,
Yeah,
and they're 1 point above the Mutts.
and they're hot right now.
Right.
That's one
Well,
team I'm.
Next is
We're
us,
facing. I know.
us,
I
yeah.
can't wait for that matchup to see how we will be against that
We
team.
got to
'Cause
step up, stand
I
up.
yeah,
and
I have no
deliver.
clue how we'll play, but I know we're not taking you lightly, amigos. I mean,
No.
Sid, we're coming for you, and we're
He
coming for
knows-
all of you.
He knows I
amigos,
love
but, yeah.
him, but I'm gonna.
Oh, we're ready.
Fucking light him up.
We're ready, but
Light
we
'em
know
up.
you guys are ready too, and you know it's going to be the same thing. You're probably having the same conversation
It should be fun though.
with poor Wally there,
It should be fun.
but I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. But we'll get into that later.
So that's the Amigos
Yeah,
at fourth
Amigos
at
and
7
then-
points, and then it's the Mutts. at
Those
fifth.
mutts.
Yeah,
Someone let the dog out and didn't bring it back in the house because they're.
and then the last two,
Stinking up
2 of the 3
lately,
are
but-
changed up too
But
after this past week.
and notably, I was looking at this. Stevie Goodfellow, I'm pretty sure has 8 points this year, 9 points.
Slow down, eh? He's
Which
got
is,
more than puck though.
Oh yeah, he's playing well in puck.
Yeah.
His team's on top for a reason, but we want to see some more out of you, Stevie. We're missing that last season, Stevie.
Don't ask him to add his intensity. He's already fucking.
Oh, I know he's ready to go. He's always got a fire under his ass,
He
but
sure
I love it.
does. Timestamp it so you can only listen to this part and then.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
But yeah, the next one's changed.
Yeah,
Because the Stallions
and it was a big win.
right? So
Big.
now they're in 6th with 4 points.
And now it's another team that I'm saying, okay, these guys are in 6th place.
they got some
I can
tough
see them
games,
potentially
so
moving up.
They've got some tough games,
Like-
I'm sure.
I mean, maybe even here with the Warriors, whatever, there's still some movement that can definitely happen with 5 or 6 of these teams.
And then we'll touch on how we're gonna
Yeah.
format the playoffs and stuff. So with that, it's the Warriors in 7th with 3 points, and they've got that one tie too, so that could
Yeah, that's what I
eventually
mean,
play
right?
a little factor. And then unfortunately, Dirty's still looking for their first win. They want to come clean.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got another. They don't have an easy task for their next game. I think they face. I think it's the Mutts next game.
And they might
I'm
have
correct.
in the final couple. They might have.
Yeah, but I just for next week. I mean, we're rooting for you, Dirty Boys. We want to see everyone succeed, right? We don't want to build a league where we have a team who hasn't lost a game and a team who
Well,
hasn't won a game, right?
The Mutts are on a losing streak, so maybe
Yeah.
Dirty will keep that going,
yeah, it's
Right.
tough, right, to see
right?
such a big difference in teams, but it also just it's hard to level that out. But again, we can get into that part either now or later.
Right. So go to the puck. You said it earlier.
Okay, well, so yeah,
Who's leading in puck?
Puck's been the same for a little bit now. We got Stevie Goodfellow and the Sharks. The Stevie Goodfellow Sharks.
Are they? Did I write that down correctly?
Oh,
Are they
are they
both
tied?
4-1-1?
Let me just double check that. As far as I knew, I
They
thought.
may not have. But you got to think about it. Maybe if
Hang on here.
they're
Hang on
3
here.
3 in 3rd place.
Technical difficulties, please. I'm pretty sure they are though. What is going on here?
Are you able to get it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're tied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know what the head-to-head stats are.
Yeah, I don't have that information.
So they're
I can
tied
quickly look and
4-1
stuff.
and 1, And then it's Camisa's squad. The Tigers are sitting in third with 3-3 record, and then that Eagles still looking for their first W, but
Yeah, we're not playing like the Eagles that went to the finals, that's for sure. But
no, doesn't look like
this
it.
is more of an Eagles. I don't know, that didn't make the playoffs. Even though everyone's going to make the playoffs, I don't know if we really deserve to.
These Eagles aren't flying very far.
I mean, we have a minus 25 goal differential. That's like, I think that speaks volumes. We have about, I would say, 16 goals less than every team.
It's not that much, but
Letting in almost as much, and that's not even a knock at Walker. Like Walker's
no.
played well. Like
defensively,
we can't score and we can't.
Well, who do you
defend.
guys got next week? You guys are playing Stevie's team.
Yeah.
Well, not next week. We're off this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, enjoy your family day, guys.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
But
So you got Stevie's, and then it's TJV and Camisa and the boys at 7. And what about the ball games? We've got Warriors and the Donkeys. That'll be a low-scoring affair. You watch.
yeah,
5-2 Donkeys.
you know what? That's funny. I was thinking around that same.
I'm
I'll give the
I'm
exact
not
same.
guessing a score for us and the Amigos.
I have no idea what to expect, man, and I'm so excited. I don't think I've been this excited to face a team.
Someone you haven't played any of these guys ever.
Well,
except
this is-
Sid.
So this is what I was
You played
saying.
with them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
apparently, my first game, I went back. I was on the Never Heard of Verse for one game before COVID, and apparently 3 of my teammates, 4 I guess including Sid,
Right.
were on the Amigos. I think it was
That's funny.
Josh Sutton. No,
Logan.
maybe it was Loken, Sagan, and George. That's what it was. I'm pretty sure. No, maybe not Loken.
George.
I don't know. A combination of
no,
one of those
Logan,
guys, right?
Logan and George for sure.
I know for sure Sagan and George. And then Sid. So I was playing with them for a game, and I think I actually remember maybe talking to some of them my first shift because I went out there and scored, and I think it was Sagan that was like saying, "Oh, holy cow, kid! Like you're hot or something." Like he was all impressed, and I felt so good, and then I crapped the rest
They
of the
were
game away.
scouting, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's funny.
so it's funny going back. Well, that's like 3 years now, so we have some history
So
there.
that's the 3 p.m. 4 p.m. should be a good one too. New World Ruler and the Stallions. Stallions off that big win. Hopefully they can keep it going.
It's two teams that need a win there.
Right?
I mean, Stallions to keep going.
Well, no, this 5 p.m. is 2 teams that need a win more than ever before. The Mutts
Oh yeah,
and those Dirty Lads.
yeah. Team that's had a rough go lately, and then a team that's had a really, really rough go lately.
What can we do, Dirty Boys, to get you the win? Who do we got to take out?
I mean, the whole team needs to show up. That whole roster needs to be there.
It's true.
You got some great players there. Seb, Talon,
Yeah, seriously.
Sauce. Who else we got? Who?
Even little Stuart Nixon, he's a smart little hockey
Yeah.
player.
Who
man.
else is on the team? Why am I blanking here? But
Mark Cascanet is a good defenseman.
yeah, just
knows his
a
limits.
lot of
plays
like
within
low key guys, right? But like they're all a piece of the puzzle, and they're
Right.
all
Yeah,
incredible
they're,
players.
and they're always still happy-go-luckies. They're even though they've lost a lot. This
Oh
year.
yeah, Amir.
Amir,
Yeah, that was
that
what
guy?
I was looking for too.
That guy.
Yeah.
Amir. That's a pretty good roster.
Yeah.
Pretty deep roster.
On paper, they're a good team, but you guys gotta even like those low key guys like Brian. Not Brian. His last name Brian.
Yeah.
Not to confuse everyone else. Michael.
Bryan.
But yeah, get those guys going.
Yeah, that's pretty
Just
sweet.
be there for Hoagie.
So,
Hoagie Bear.
Hoagie needs a big one.
Buddy, I love you, man, and I hope you're doing well and all good. But just speak up to your boys a little bit and tell them if you need the help you out, and just be there for
help
everyone,
it.
right? Like,
I think
like,
that's still a good dressing room from what I gather.
oh,
There's still,
and I've talked to him, and he said that like
I said, there's still
he loves
happy-go-lucky.
playing with Sauce and all those guys, right? So just Hogue will play for the boys, and the boys will play for you,
sure.
right?
They
all it is,
need
bottom
more
line.
than 0 points this
Yeah.
year. So with that being said, we're gonna talk a little bit about how the playoffs are gonna.
Yeah,
shape
I'm gonna
up
let
here.
you run this one because this is still kind of new to me. But,
So I know we thought about this, we thought about that, but we finally come to a realization that it's been fairly close throughout. Like
For the most
you
part,
look
yeah.
at it, it's hard to obviously right now the donkeys are hot, they're rolling, and right now Dirty's not rolling so hot right now, but. The sandwich in the middle is it's full of meaty hockey players basically that are showing that it's close. It's not a big gap.
Mm-hmm.
So we've changed up how we're gonna do that playoff format. We're gonna go 1 through 8, 2 and 7, 3 and 6, 4 and 5, and then the winners are gonna move on to this pool over here,
Yeah.
and the losers are gonna go to this pool over here, almost like a B pool.
For all the marbles.
Now, I'll have to
The
clarify
mini
for you
trophy.
guys. Like we're hoping for some upsets, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But if let's just say Dirty happens to beat the Donkeys in the first round, right? In my opinion, Dirty Boys should then become the number 1 ranked team in that Pool A. I think they should take over that ranking, but I'll confirm that
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how that's
later
gonna work,
on to let you guys know for sure how we will figure that out. But instead of getting that 10th regular season game, we figured, you know what, let's add an extra playoff game instead of, so that, if you lose the first playoff game, your season's not over. You can still go on and play for something in the B pool.
But yeah.
So it kind of adds a little. I'd rather play an extra playoff game. I don't want to lose the first playoff game, don't get me wrong, but at least. And keep in mind, too, if you lose the first playoff game and you go down to the B pool and then you win, you'll go on and you'll play again. So you'll actually end up getting an extra game out of it than if you. But we think it'll be a
Yeah.
lot closer. It's shown that it's a lot closer. So that's that. We're gonna go with that playoff format, and we're excited for that. We're looking for some upsets because it's so close, and 6 might be able to beat 3, and
Well, the only thing I was thinking there is that B pool. Won't they end up playing it a little bit longer?
What do you mean?
So, because they get an extra game if you go to
No,
the B pool,
so-
correct?
1 through 8, and then let's just say 1 wins and 2 wins and 3 wins and 4
Yeah.
wins. Okay, so then 1 would play 4, and 2 would play 3, and then the winner would go on.
I guess it would be the same numbers.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay.
So. However, if you were to lose in the playoffs in the first round, you'd typically be done, and you wouldn't play again.
Yeah.
Right? So we figured a way to get you guys an extra game out of it and make it more of a competitive game.
Yeah.
Right? And it's still kind of the split that we wanted to do from the hop and going like a top 4 and bottom 4. But now there's just a chance for there to be an upset before that kind of happens. Which is pretty cool. So we're excited for that. There's some other things we wanted to announce too. There's Puck Shinny, weekday Puck Shinny coming up. It's a little bit late for my blood, however.
Yeah, some of you guys that stay up late. I mean, I might go to a couple of those.
You don't stay up late?
I'm always up late, man.
Jeez. Thursday nights, 9 to 10 p.m. We've got some dates for you.
And
February
just to confirm, that's at Children's.
at
as
Children's
well, right? Okay.
Arena. There's no other drive pad at this present time.
All right. Just checking.
February 23rd, March 2nd, March 9th, March 23rd, and the 30th as well. We've got it set up. If you go to the Facebook, you'll be able to see it, but we've got it set up, I think, where, well, maybe it's not on the Facebook yet. It should be by that point, by the time this is aired.
Hopefully.
If you want to play in all 5 sessions, you can prepay and get a $10 discount. Pay $40 for the for the 5 sessions, or if you can only drop into the odd one here and there, $10 a pop. Come skate for the hour if you can.
Yeah,
it's always a fun time for sure. And the other thing that we wanted to mention quickly was our boy Sassy was on the ball again and got another
That's
little league-wide discount. We got.
Oh yeah. We've been working on this one for a bit.
Reusable cards for Pro Hockey Life.
I'm pumped for this one.
That's a pretty good one.
I'm pumped for this one. I'm gonna abuse that.
Like between Northern
discount like no other.
and Pro Hockey Life, coast to coast.
I think I go to Pro Hockey Life like every other week. I think.
Well, I go to Northern.
It's almost like going to Chuck E. Cheese for me. I know it's right by the Chuck E. Cheese, but I just go to Pro Hockey Life, and the girlfriend lets me walk around a bit, look at the sticks that I can't afford.
You know.
Oh yeah. Look at the $400 sling blade.
So get ready for that and look out for Sassman to get your stuff, right? And actually, if you wanted to read anything on it, you could go to the DurhamInlineHockey.com.
Yeah. So
website.
just
You
our
can
name,
check out the rest of the
DurhamInlineHockey.com.
schedule there too, right?
Yep.
So, well, that's pretty good news, man. Like I'm telling you, I like the playoff format.
What are we at now? 4 sponsors, or like we're buzzing around
Probably
now,
4,
right?
yeah.
So congrats to all of you for being a part of it, and good job, Sassy. And the
Well,
rest
I
of
think
the
they
team.
all really love what we're doing within the
Oh
league.
yeah, absolutely.
And how much fun we're having.
Well, we were just at one of our sponsors today for a little visit.
Sure was, man. You know it. I'm there all the time.
I think I saw Cheech and Chong in the parking lot there too, but
Perfect.
maybe that was Bing and Bong. But anyways,
Bing and bong, he says.
let's get into something we haven't really talked much about this year. I think we had one episode where we did top 3.
Yeah, we did something.
But
I can't remember.
let's get in depth here. Let's go to a top 10. Player rankings, top 10.
10 player rankings, and this is just by stats right now.
Yeah, this is just straight up stats. This is not our opinions, because I disagree with all these guys. I'm kidding.
No,
These
there's
are all
some
guys that
could
deserve
be
to be
higher,
there, right?
lower,
Yeah.
little here.
But there's
little
also,
there.
like, I mean, maybe we have a couple, we have a couple honorable mentions as well, I think.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah. Of course we have a
Me
couple.
and Sauce getting left out on the...
Come on.
So do you want to get into that first?
Let's
then?
go.
Shall
So, number 10, with 7 goals and 6 assists for 13 points, we have, from the Swamp Donkeys, Matt Heminger.
Tied with 11 and 12. Saucier and Daniel. Just have to point that out. Thank you. I told you I was going to say it, and you didn't believe me, whatever. But Hemi, on paper, you're number 10, buddy, so congratulations. A guy that we haven't seen in the top 10 in a bit, and a guy that I love to see in the top 10.
Misses a game here and there. It kind of hurts.
Which is just as impressive that he's this ranking, and a couple of guys in there who have missed 1 or 2 games. But Nicky Bosco. Nick. Back to your old scoring habits, but what are these? Something we haven't seen in a while. 6 assists out of Nick
There was
Bosco.
one game I think he had 3 or 4.
So, congrats, Nick. 14 points.
At number 8, from your Warriors, we have Brian Muse.
My
9
favorite player.
goals, 6 assists for 15 points.
Sniper.
Muse has done his thing this year.
Yeah. And he's back to his old habits, playing with his buddy
Cody.
Cody Bowman. Surprised there's only one of you guys here, considering there's 500 of you in the league on one team. But
Well, I think he's the better player of the
well,
3.
stats show that's the case. Jesse Babcock, 9 goals, 7 apples, 16 points.
Pretty good numbers.
What more can you say there?
Pretty good numbers, Jess.
Along with an undefeated team, pretty
Not bad, eh?
pretty solid.
Not bad. This guy's a rookie this year. Unfortunately, there's another rookie that's a little further down this list here, but he's done pretty well.
Well, I gotta say, I think half these points he got against the Bunnies our first game.
Well, I know he had
Half of his goals he got against the Bunnies. I can tell you that
more
much.
than half, but
Yeah.
Steve De Silva, 8 goals, 9 assists, 17 points. Not bad, Steve. Not
Pretty
bad. Good job, rookie.
That Captain Shane Clark must have saw something that no one else did.
Well,
'Cause,
he's leading their team. In
he
points,
knew about it. Oh yeah.
right?
Oh, I'm surprised you're letting me say this one.
Oh yeah, might as well.
Number 5,
Number 5.
which is your favorite number to be at. Keith Bowman. 10 goals, 7 assists,
Needs
17
to work
points.
on his apples.
Hold on. 10 goals, 7 assists.
Needs to work on his apples. I had one big.
Has that ever happened before?
One big 4-goal game. That was the
Yeah,
difference.
I helped you out there.
Yeah.
Wasn't enough to get up to 10, but maybe
No.
if you would have got 5 goals and I would have got 5 assists, I would have been there.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But your Phantom one wouldn't put you there.
Hey, I got it 1 this week, didn't count, so there we go.
Oh,
We're
come
even.
on.
Enough of me. We're talking about you right now.
Number
So
5.
10 goals, 7 assists,
That's
17
all you
points.
need to know. That's all you need to know. At number 4,
Oh, God.
I don't want to say I'm shocked this guy's up this far
I am.
at all.
No, I'm not at all. Great player.
But I want to. Is this not the guy that at one point had no goals and 10 apples?
I don't believe so. No.
No.
I think that's another guy on their team who still
Yeah.
has that.
Yeah. Okay. But I know this guy can play, and I know I've watched him. He's number 4 from the Amigos, Josh Sutton. 8 goals, 10 apples, more apples than goals. I love it. Other than De Silva, you're the first guy on the list
Just quickly trying to look at who
to
that
have
was now.
that. So 18 points for Josh Sutton.
Amigos.
The next guy's a rock star. Proud to be a teammate of his. Is
It was
Lebel?
Lebel. 10 apples. He missed last week, actually, I think. So
Did he?
Looks like he wasn't there. Or maybe he missed another game, I don't know. Who's this guy?
Yeah, great teammate, I tell you.
Mr. Ice Cube.
Mr. Ice Cube.
Keenan Doucette.
Mr. Freeze.
He's ice cold, but not on the ice.
What's cooler than
He's-
being cool?
He's
Keenan
hot.
Doucette.
He's
Alright,
hot.
All right.
11 goals, 9 assists, 20 points.
And that's 9
And he was complaining a couple weeks ago, and I think I kind of made a little jab. He's got to get his assists up, but he's pretty darn close now.
He's
So.
maintained it every single game. He's come out
That guy
every
just
week.
he gets better every week, and
Yeah.
I don't
He's
know what he
fun to
does.
play with. Watch out next week if we throw that line together. But
if
anyway,
he says more than 5
number
words, yeah,
2
he'll be happy.
from the Swamp Donkeys, Alex Langell.
Not number 1 anymore.
Goals, which is the most in ball. 8 apples, which is fewer than 13. For 21 points. Alex, good job being number 2. It sure is.
Yeah. I got more apples than him.
Right? There you go.
But
But you're 13th
good job,
in the
Alex.
league.
Yeah, I can't bury 13 goals. 12. Let's be okay. Anyways, probably 14.
Number 1,
but
a rookie.
Jordan Thompson Yeats.
A
My
rookie.
goodness,
Leading the league in points.
ties his goals with his assists.
So
11
Jesse's
and
gonna
11,
have to shut
22.
his ass down this weekend. Next week.
Yeah.
So that's
So we're the first game, correct?
no.
For next
No,
weekend?
I think we're the second.
I thought we were the first one. Oh yeah, you're right. I think. Okay. Anyways, those are our top 10. And congrats, guys. I mean,
Not
keep playing
bad.
well.
We still what do we have left? Three
Three
more
games.
regular
Yeah.
season.
3 games.
So that could change up a little bit, but it's pretty good. Like closeness.
And I know lately we've been doing this. I don't know how Sassman's going to set this up if you do separate playoff points. I know last season we combined everything, I think, but anywho,
Well,
this is
I'll
our,
make
we
sure
can do
that
that
we
in a
can-
couple episodes or whatever.
If SAS doesn't do it on the website, I'll make sure.
So
I got it.
we've kind of softly talked about this, but I'm going to just quickly bring this up. I guess you guys seen we've missed maybe 1 or so weeks. I think maybe until playoffs we're going to kind of go every other week
Right.
situation for no offside, just to kind of, give us a break with our busy lives and everything else, right? And week to week, it doesn't change too much, right? It's kind of the same, but we're definitely still all in here, and
Well, and this is
We're ready
this
to
is
go and
my
excited,
busiest time
right?
of year,
Yeah.
work wise and stuff like that. So it
Yeah,
makes
the
it
su-
a little tougher.
we'll have fun in the summer, boys.
You know,
we'll have a lot of fun.
when
New
it's
stuff
nicer
coming,
out and I got
Oh, yeah.
a little more abilities to.
You're not as
to-
grumpy.
Got a lot on my plate.
I know.
But,
Do you want to do top 5 puck
let's
now?
do it. And this list does not shock me at all.
I
The order doesn't.
I'll start here.
The order doesn't shock me.
Mr. Finnegan.
What a player.
Michael Finnegan.
What a player.
If you look at this guy, you'd be like, that guy.
Looks like a doctor.
That guy's a hockey player.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Looks like a doctor.
He's a heck of a hockey player.
Dr. Finnegan.
Probably, I don't think anyone in the league is in good shape as he is. And if they
some
are,
that are close.
if they are, show me.
But Finney's fucking.
I don't believe it.
Fantastic. Heck of a hockey player.
I've never seen another guy bring supplements to a game, like vitamins. Anywho, 13 goals, 13 assists, 26 points.
Unreal.
Which
kind of goes to show the difference
at
scoring a
at
fucking ball.
5, at 5 having that many points is pretty.
Number 4, one of our fearless management leaders, Joseph Piccone. 12 goals, 15 apples. Love it. 27 points. Good job, Joe. That's an impressive list.
I don't think he had any last week, but maybe one.
It's an impressive list.
Maybe he had one, but yeah. Eric Henry, number 3 spot. All we have to do is put the Henrys together to get
points.
Eric and Brent going. But
Crazy points.
17 goals, 12 apples. Yeesh. 29 points. So can't really knock that when we have this next guy with apples. But
Right. Well, we talk
that
about
top
apples.
3 with their apples, man. You guys
This
gotta
guy's lacking on the apples.
start passing it around a bit more.
A whole lot of goals. Number 2, Joe Vicino, 24 goals.
Yeah.
9 assists. I think I have 9 assists, and I'm not that good. So
I have 9 assists.
33
All of
points is pretty damn good. But this guy at number 1, good teammate again.
Well, yeah, and I think Kamisa might take a nice little leap here, considering the health of number 2 there.
Probably.
But Mr. Kamisa, 26 goals,
26.
13 assists, so doubles goals and his assists for a total of 39 points in 6 games?
Got a wicked
Actually,
shot.
he missed a game, so that's
He
in
missed
5 games.
Yeah, he missed his last one.
5
So did
games.
number 2.
Oh yeah, a couple of these guys, right?
Yeah.
But
So did number 2.
5 games played, man. Cool.
Crazy. So that's your top 5 in puck.
Yeah.
And it's probably not going to change.
Some of you guys were giving us crap for not
I'm
talking
pretty
about puck
sure
enough,
Leach,
so there you go.
Leach is 6, honorable mention.
And who's right there too?
Leach.
Just Leach?
Yeah.
We won't say the other guy.
No. And I don't
Just keep going down the list.
don't foresee it changing.
Yeah.
Those top 5. Maybe those top 5.
Yeah, maybe at the end we can do a
intertwine
top
each
10
other,
just to
but-
see some kind of guys, because I'm pretty sure guys like Zach Wright and Keenan and those guys are higher up than you'd think with puck, and
Right.
they've been impressive and I think kind of under the radar.
So maybe we'll do
yeah.
5 through
5 through 10 or something,
Through 15.
or whatever. Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that.
We'll figure it out.
There's a lot more goals in puck too.
Yeah.
A lot more goals.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So we see the next week's thing? I think I already said that, right? And if you haven't seen it, you can go on that website, check it out, DurhamInlineHockey.com.
Yeah, I just don't think we went through these. So.
No? The 2 p.m.er?
No, I don't think
Oh,
we
I
went
thought
through
we
the
did.
games.
I thought we did.
No.
So 2 p.m. we got Warriors versus the Donkeys. I think we did.
Maybe we did.
Yeah, I think you're the one smoking.
Yeah, probably.
Then 3 p.m. Amigos Bunnies.
Yeah.
New World Roller versus Stallions at 4. Mutts and Dirty
Yeah, we definitely went over it already,
at
but that's
5.
okay.
TTDTSG at 6. TJVTBC at 7.
All right, we'll go through it again just so you guys know for sure, and I think that's about it. Eh?
So
We're
check
not
out
missing
your
anything?
schedule so you know who you're playing for the last
Yeah, everything's up on the site now.
3
so.
weeks.
Yeah.
And fuck yeah, boys. Enjoy family day with your
Yeah,
fans.
guys, enjoy your little break. I mean, it sucks not being at the rink, but
Northern, you're closed
It's
on
nice.
Monday, so
Yeah.
boys get into Northern before Monday and
yeah.
grab what you need to grab. And yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, so just to say, I
It's a
guess
mild week. Not a lot of enthusiasm.
though there won't be a video next week, obviously, because we're not playing.
Right.
But we'll keep it.
Right.
We'll keep you guys updated.
But we're
as
gonna
much
do
as we
some
can,
fun
sure,
things
yeah.
over the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, we're
Like,
trying to
I
think
know
of some
Mob-
new stuff.
Mob
Keep it.
Mackenzie's been
Yeah.
working hard behind the scenes, figuring out some things, and
We don't want it to be boring for you guys. We want to have fun and and make it interactive and stuff. And
Any suggestions? Anybody
yeah, let us
wants
know, please. We're
to
looking
get
for ideas
interviewed,
and stuff.
anything
Yeah.
like that. Just
exactly.
holler at your boys, and we're there.
That about settles it, I think.
Sweet. So wait a minute. What's the date today?
It is the 16th.
The 16th. So when are we back?
We will be back.
The
20.
26th. So if you guys
okay.
want to skate, reach out to Picone on the 23rd. That Thursday, there's going to be the puck shinny. If you want to get a skate in before
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
new
So that's a good idea.
or the season.
So that obviously doesn't start till. Oh, is that
February 23rd is the first
Oh, that
one.
is one.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
okay,
And then
okay.
there, the 4 dates in March are the 2nd, the 9th, 23rd, and the 30th.
Oh, so maybe I'll get out there for the 23rd. We'll
Check
see,
it out,
see how I'm
boys.
feeling, but
Check it out.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy the weekend. And we're out of here.
see you guys.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Don't forget that this episode of No Offsides has been brought to you by Northern Tokes. Northern Tokes, be open.